I'll take Honorable Mwinyi.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to contribute on this very pertinent subject before the floor of the House. Madam Speaker, the Rules of Procedure and the Administration of EALA Act provide very clearly the roles and functions of the Commission and the standing committees, respectively. They're very clear. The rules, conventions, and practices are clear on that particular matter. The Commission, which is a creature of the administration of the EALA Act, is vested with the administration of this House. That's the function of the Commission. I must state, Madam Speaker, very frankly, that I'm very disappointed with the manner in which the Commission dealt with this matter. The Commission should have dealt with this in-house and communicated strongly the position, and the current predicament that we find ourselves here today is in large part contributed by the indecision within the Commission. As a result of these indecisions, we've had rumors, we've had corridor talks, we've had many statements in media, which frankly speaking, as a second term member of this House, I've never seen this in the previous Assembly. We've had disagreements. All the decisions of the previous commission of the House Business Committee were never universally accepted. But we found a mature and productive manner in which to deal with the issues and proceed. Second, Madam Speaker, I would just like to put on record the role and importance of the seat of the Speaker. I'd like to speak about the speakership itself and not the incumbent. It is exceedingly important that the speakership is respected. The person of the Speaker is the very personification of this House. Respect to the Speaker equates to respect to this House and ultimately respect to ourselves as members of this House. What has transpired in the last few weeks, in my personal opinion, has not fallen into that standard. I would like to urge all colleagues, to fully respect our office, because by doing so, we're respecting the House and ourselves. That is our duty. And finally, Madam Speaker, the very last point that I wish to make. As I alluded previously, we had a House Business Committee in the previous Assembly. It was never the most popular committee. We made decisions that were not universally accepted, but they were respected. Why? Why so? Because we have a tradition in this House of dealing with our disputes in a mature manner. What has taken place in the last two plenaries, frankly, Madam Speaker, have been a shame, has brought shame to this House. I'm talking about the dangerous precedent of taking the action of walking out of this House as a result of disagreements. That is extremely dangerous. We are never going to have universal acceptance of anything in this House. if every partner state or if every group, for whatever reason, are not happy with the decision of the day, they pack up their bags and walk out, we're going to have a fuss in this house. And with those remarks, Madam Speaker, Tanzanian chapter would like to protest the manner in which groups within this house walk out as a result of disagreement. We're making that point go home by doing exactly the same thing as everyone else has done in this house. We'll be stepping out of this assembly in protest in the manner in which members of this house deal with disagreements. Madam Speaker, I beg to move.
I'll take Honorable Chidega.
Right Honorable Speaker, I rise to speak on this motion as a legitimate elected member of this House. Madam Speaker, disagreement is healthy. It's very healthy, but it will remain healthy only depending on the manner in which it is resolved.
Sorry. Honorable Makongoro is seeking either clarification or guidance.
Madam Speaker, according to the rules of the East African Legislative Assembly, rule number 13, in concern with the quorum, it states that in 13(1) in bracket, the quorum of the House of the Committee of the whole House shall be half of the elected members, provided that such quorum shall be composed of at least 3 of the elected members from each partner state. I'm afraid, Madam Speaker, I'm observing from my partner state, I stand alone. Please, let's have your guidance. Thank you, Madam Speaker.